This week in auto history, and you've got a couple of minutes to do that.
So this week was the week in 1932 when Ford Motor Company publicly unveiled the flathead V8. Became quite historical in the auto world for them with the flathead V8, even to the point where John Dillinger and Clyde Barrow from Bonnie and Clyde both wrote letters to Ford talking about how much they loved the
V8,
the V8 power in their car, great getaway cars. And then in 1970, AMC, the first company that introduced the compact car back in the 50s, they introduced the Gremlin, America's first subcompact car. AMC was the only independent car company to survive into the 70s, again, just to shortly fail thereafter. And AMC was headed by Mitt Romney's father for a period of time as well.
Oh.
In 1996, the Museum of Modern Art in New York City placed a Jaguar E-Type in its permanent exhibit just for how beautiful the car is. The E-Type is the third car to be honored by the curators in the museum's permanent exhibit. And then in 2001, Big Daddy Ed Roth, an artist and cartoonist who created the hot rod icon Rat Fink, he passed away in 2001. But Ed Roth, known for building a couple of cars, but known very much more for this image of Rat Fink. And then in 2009, Fast and Furious, the fourth film in the action movie franchise, centered around the world of illegal street racing, debuts in U.S. theaters. And then just this week, Craig Breedlove passed away. And Craig Breedlove being the land speed record holder. He was the first guy to go 500 miles an hour. He's the first guy to go 600 miles an hour. And what a loss to the the motorsports world, with Craig Breedlove passing at the age of 86.
Well, he lived a long life, and there's something there, because if you're doing 600 miles an hour, chances aren't good for you to survive any kind of a wreck at that speed.
And he had a couple of
doozies.
He's got the record for the longest slide. He went sideways in one of them, and they said he slid sideways for almost a mile and a half.
Can you imagine?
You talk about your sphincter tightening up.
Well, he invented the term fast recovery. So.
Yeah. Well.
So that's this week in auto history.
Thank you very much. You know, I